What's going on, everybody? We're going to do an opening for Foundation's collector box here. We've already gone through about 34 of these, and just as some statistics, in the 34 boxes, what you tend to see is about one textured and one anime art per box. And in those 34, the anime slots, we only had two fractured, one of them being the Twin Flame Tyrant, and the other being the Bloodthirsty Conqueror. So that was what we got for the fractured. So 34 boxes. These are two boxes remaining from a inner master. This is one of the last two. So I don't really think we'll see a fractured. From that master case, we already saw two fractured, and so it seems very unlikely that we get a third fractured from that. But without any further ado, I'll go ahead and open up the packs. Just as some background on these packs, these are Japanese printed, so we're going to see the rares up in the front of the pack versus the back of the pack, and a bit of a more muted foiling. That being said, this Japanese printing has very, very few actually like printer flaws, so we don't really see too many lines or anything on the cards. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. We have our food token and our first card. So this will be the big hit of the pack in the front here. It's going to be a Johnny Caller of the Pride, and this is again depending if you have the Japanese or not. Alenda, Saint of Dusk in the borderless. Genesis Wave. I don't know how to set these up. Let's do what I think is kind of a mini hit in the bottom here. Genesis Wave, borderless. So you can either get borderless or extended art in those front three slots. Then you'll get two regular frame foils. So just like play pack type foils. So Scavenging Ooze and a Krenko Mob Boss there. And then you're going to go into your commons and uncommons here. So we have Mountain in the full art. You always get your full art land there. And then Hero's Downfall, Mild-Mannered Librarian. I'll go a little bit slow on these to start. Ravenous Amulet. I think this is going to absolutely shake up a lot of formats, not just standard, but modern as well as some other ones. I think that Crystal Barricade card is going to really impact modern as well. Really hoping to hit one just so I can play test with it. Healer's Hawk and a Gutless Plunderer to finish it off. So that's how the pack setup is. I'm going to go a little bit quicker now that we've gone through one pack, since we already have an idea of how that goes. Some cards that I'm personally searching for is Tiny Bones, the Crystal Barricade, the Rune, the Blue Rune guy, and a few others. I'll mention them as I see them. Spinner of Souls in the full art foil. Getting Zulashur Lich Lord, Ashru Animist, Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore. Really happy to hit this one. A little bit off screen. Sorry, I have a new setup, so this is a little bit different for me. Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore. Really wanted this for Ullage, actually. And then Authority of Consoles with the reprint. So very cool to see that. Then we have our Forest, Juggernaut, Vampire Nighthawk, Fishing Pole, Blossoming Sands, Gold Vein Pick, Sanguine Siphoner, and Elfsworn Giant. I think it's absolutely crazy that we are seeing the combo for Exquisite Blood in this set come to standard. So if you don't know, Sanguine Bond is actually printed in the common uncommon slot here. And then we have basically Exquisite Blood on a creature. Sylvan Scavenging in the extended. So here we're getting an extended rather than borderless in the front, as I mentioned. Ashru Animist in the extended, and a Kiora, the Rising Tide. Very cool to see Kiora here. Kind of wanted to play test with her. I'm going to put her in the top just because it's one I personally wanted. And then Kellen, Planar Trailblazer, and a Day of Judgment. This looks absolutely beautiful in the anime showcase there. And then we'll go through our commons and uncommons. Through a possibility, Llanowar Elves, Tolarian Terror is back, and a Prideful Parent. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this set. I know it was very ill received initially, but I am liking it. I actually like it quite a bit. So I think it's going to make standard quite a bit of fun, although it'll be unfortunate because we have to completely rebuild decks. So here we're getting a first textured card of the opening. You can sometimes see too. So here, let me see if I can get this in the light properly for you. But there is the texturing on these cards. That is Chandra Flame Shaper in the borderless textured foil there. Very nice. Abyssal Harvester. This card is absolutely cool as far as its mechanics go. I want to do some play testing with it myself. Coma World Eater in the borderless. Very cool to see this. I actually had a pack where it had Coma and Doubling Season there, and I was like, imagine getting that in a limited format. Be absolutely monstrous. And then we're getting Swiftblade Vindicator and a Genesis Wave. And then we're going into our commons uncommons. A Johnny's Pride Mate. This is going to be very cool. I kind of want to play test with this as well in modern, but I don't know how modern viable it'll be. Dismal Backwater, Think Twice, Stab, and a Helpful Hunter. Let's put our land right here. Just about to hit the halfway mark here. Pack number 5. No anime yet. Sometimes you can miss completely on the animes and end up not getting one in a pack, but very rare that that happens. Celestial Armor, very cool card. I think for white, this is kind of like a better Mithril coat. So if you didn't get a chance to read it, it says when this, it has flash just like Mithril coat, and then when this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So very, very cool. Put that up there in kind of my mini hits. Preposterous Proportions. Lunar Insight in the Borderless. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Awesome hit right there. Very happy to see that. I'm building Valgavoth from Duskmorn, so would like to try putting that in there. And then another Lunar Insight. Seem to get a lot of those with our island. Absolutely love. Ooh, there it is. Offer You Can't Refuse in Borderless Foil. Very happy to hit that. I'm actually going to stick this in my hits just because I really wanted to slot that in. I love that art. Tatiova, Mischievous Pup, Fake Your Own Death, Quick Draw, Icewind, and make your move there to finish that off. But yeah, the borderless treatment in some of these uncommon slots is absolutely beautiful. And by the way, in those 34 boxes, we actually only saw 2 doubling seasons in the anime treatment. Kellen, Trailblazer. And then we're getting another Chandra, Flame Shaper, this time in the regular frame. Exemplar of Light. Drakaseth, Maw of Flames for a regular frame. And an Archmage of Runes. There it is. This is actually the one I also wanted to try in Ullage. So very happy to hit that one. Getting the Swamp there. And that's the Swamp I absolutely love, by the way, with the Liliana coming out of the tome. Brazen Scourge. We have Vengeful Blood Witch, Goblin Negotiation, Stroke of Midnight, really good reprint there. Marauding Blight Priest, Luminous Rebuke, Uncharted Voyage to finish it off there. All right, second half of the box. Hopefully my pace isn't too slow. I'm going a little bit slower just because normally I would fly through those common uncommons. All right, so we are getting a Planeswalker in the front here. And it is another Chandra. Oh my gosh, this box. Third Chandra in the borderless. I don't think I'm too happy to get a third Chandra, but it's all right. We're gonna stick that down there. Knight Squire, a Soulstone Sanctuary. Come on, give us the Crystal Barricade. 9 lives familiar. Very happy to hit this. Gonna try it out in my Tevesh Thrasios. Any Aristocrat deck, I think, is gonna be happy to get one of these. Excuse me. Preposterous Proportions in the regular, and then we're getting an island and Heroes Downfall, Borderless. Fleeting, and a Think Twice in the borderless. The anime treatment of Think Twice, absolutely beautiful. All right, and then going on to the next one here. Kiora, Rising Tide in the borderless foil. Let's stick her up there. Anthem of Champions. I don't know how I feel about Anthem. Another Celestial Armor. Runescarred Demon. Very interesting to see Runescarred coming to standard, especially with the combos that this set brings. So definitely want to see how standard ends up shaking out. Seer Slicer Goblin and an island to finish it off there. Stormkirk, Cephalid, Campus, Burglar, Iridate, and Inspiring Paladin. Pack number 4. All right, here we go. Still no anime out of this box. Getting a Kellen Trailblazer in the borderless foil. High Society Hunter, Kaikar in borderless, Alesha Who Laughs at Fate, and an Atali Primal Storm. Offer You Can't Refuse again, Midnight Snack, Refute, Banishing Light, and a Bake into Pie. All right, 3 packs remaining. We may end up actually not getting the anime out of this box, which is, like I said, it is less common than it is common. I want to say out of the 34 boxes, probably only saw about maybe 2 or 3 boxes which didn't have the anime. So Sphinx's Tutelage in the special guest slot there. So nice little hit. Herald of Eternal Dawn in the extended art. Super cool card here. I used to play with Angel of Destiny and also the Angelic Book. So cool to see this coming back to standard. Maybe I'll try and build an Angels deck again. And a Giada, Font of Hope. I was saying that as I was doing the openings yesterday, that this reminds me a lot of the Angels Are Just Like Us deck art. And I think a lot of the ones coming in this borderless treatment are going to match that quite well. Zimone, Paradox Sculptor, and a Loot, Exuberant Explorer, a little mini Azusa here. Then getting another Swamp, and then some more uncommons. Wildwood Scourge got a reprint here. Another Ajani's Pridemate. Skyship, Broken Wings, Refute, and Borderless, and a Big Fin Bouncer. All right, last 2 packs. Come on, give us one anime for the vid. Let's see if it happens. All right, first card, Draycatcher. So the anime has to come in this first slot. It cannot come in any other slot. If it's not here, you're not getting the anime in the box. Archmage of Runes and Extended. Very nice. Raise the Past. Absolutely beautiful art on this Raise the Past. I also didn't see any of the Blasphemous Edicts, which are, I think, just amazing removal for Commander. Vivian Reed in the regular frame, and a Slag Storm in regular frame foil there. And then getting our Island, Hidatsugu's Second Right, Burnished Heart, and Treetop Spinner. It's going to do it for that one. And here we go. Last pack, can we get it? Usually you can tell because when you pull it up here, you'll have, okay, so you see here, this is the Japanese artist and the Japanese name. This is going to be our anime. So we actually did end up hitting it in the very last pack. Looks like it's going to be a Kaito. And there it is, Kaito in the anime frame Japanese. So these can come in Japanese or English, just as they did in Duskmorn. And we hit Kaito here in the Japanese frame. So very cool to see that. Banner of Kinship, very cool. This card is so good. This is like one of those tribal, like, just bombs when it comes out. This is like a permanent Craterfoot Behemoth. I'm going to definitely be trying this in my Aslask deck. So we'll see how it goes. Scrawling Crawler. Another banner. Very happy to get that second banner. And a Time Stop. I actually wanted to try this as well in Ulage. This is an insane card. Imagine just stopping someone during their upkeep and just ending their turn right there. Would be amazing, especially if they can't counter. And then we get a Forest, Dwen, Guiltleaf, and then we're going into our uncommons here. So that's going to end the box there. I will be going live again today on Whatnot if you want to check us out. I do have a link for $15 credit on there down below. We'll probably be live for about like 5 hours today. But yeah, that is the break there. That is kind of how, just to give you an idea of how the collector box is set up. I know that the Jumpstart comes with certain animes that do not come in the collector box. So a lot of people are actually asking about those as well. So hopefully we'll get some of those in soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. If I can do anything to improve them, I do always appreciate constructive criticism down below. And I will catch you all in the next video.